Right guys, so welcome back to a new video. We've got the steel in position now and in place. Straight for it, straight in, straight out of the van this morning all of us got straight on it and got it straight into position. So as you can see here right now, I'm gonna flip the camera around. Right, as you can see, the steel's in place and in position. This steel's a 305 by 305 and it weighs about 740 kg. This is going to be sat on top of that column there, and it's going to be an underbeam which goes right across to another column that's sat here with 1300 by 1300 mesh pad, and yeah, and that'll be sat on top of that column. And what we're gonna needle this. So we're gonna use I got some prop pals on the front, and we're gonna needle it, but on the other side, instead of going to the customer's bedroom, which is this side here, I don't want to destroy it. I'm gonna take a joist out from underneath, and then I'm gonna needle it so it's just the top of floorboard height, bottom floorboard, should I say. And yeah, the lads are just having a brew. Literally, we're gonna get cracked on with this and get this all propped. Brickwork down, and we're gonna look at getting this in. We've got two genies to give us an hand today as well, which are from our other company, Higher Point. And yeah, we're gonna crack on with it. Let's see how we get on, shall we?
I think you might have to say that one, not the end. Once you get there.
Not big one, mate. What time are we on?
5 past 2, 10 past 2.
There's a bolt level there, Chris.
Yeah.
It's right there, right?
You just go down a bit, right?
Right, so we're on a bit of a project update before we go home for today. Like I say, it's bank holiday, Easter Monday, and basically we've got all the steel, everything propped now. We've had everything dropped, all the brickwork's down, we've cleaned everything up, as you can see, nice and clean. Ready to set our genies up in the morning. We've propped this internal wall. There was an internal load bearing wall which is directly here. It was picking up them joists, as you can see there. So we just propped either side. There's actually no steel calc for this, so the engineers missed it off, which we're going to get, I'll get a calc in the morning and pick a steel up, which will probably be the same size as this side. In the morning when we get here, we're going to prop this section here, and we're going to get this all dropped, cleaned up, and once we've got everything cleaned up and into the skip, and it's immaculate, we're going to start setting our genies up, and we're going to go around and get all our steels in, starting with this bad boy. There is a pad that we're going to start digging out tomorrow once this 305 by 305 is in place. There is a 1200 by 1200 pad here, or 17 by 100 by 1700 pad with reinforced mesh in it, which me and Luke are going to set about tomorrow. And yeah, we had a pretty good day for a bank holiday Monday, and nice and clean for the clients. When they come, they can see it's tidy, and that's us done. Gonna call it a day now and get off home. Morning. So we're back over in Wilmslow today. We're cracking on where we left off yesterday on the big old steel. The lads already started ahead of me. Had a few things to sort out at High Point this morning. And yeah, basically, well, let me down here, it's a bit noisy in there. So basically Luke and Chris have now propped the second side, the last side of the existing brickwork that needed to come out, and they started to drop it already. So let's go see how they're getting on. Pass me the sledge.
Put it on my leg. Put it on my leg and be alright then. Come on. Come on, Kelly.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect.
I'll get that in now. Go 2 on this end, yeah? And a boost. This is going down this way now.
She's got 15 stones to do.
Why was it going down?
Still got a steel on it.
Right, we need to pull this out. We need to build a platform here. That's alright where it is. Take these extenders off. I don't like the extenders.
Yeah, I don't like them either. We've been through this way, right? That's up.
You need to leave the extenders on that.
No, you
Go
don't.
to bottom, aren't we?
Get 6 foot level off weight and just put the level on the top and keep an eye on it. Chris, you can take that off in there.
George, he's good.
He's gaining. Why has it gone so hard? Whoa, not happening there, mate. Hold your arms. Drop your arm, mate. I've got all the weight. What? I've got all the weight.
Help him up, Chris. Go down there a bit. Let him catch up.
Chris, take over me. Let me be a real man on it. Oh, Carl, get on that, mate. Get on that.
Why is your end so easy?
Right. Go past Chris.
You go a little bit more, right?
Chris, go in.
Right.
Yeah. Stay there. Right,
Go on, boy, that's it, mate. You're on by about an inch.
What about an inch, right? So at least we're on. Alright?
We can do it more in this one.
Don't borrow it to me now.
Hard. They're on the edge of the fly now. That's it.
Direction that way, that one's go back that way. That bolt drops in. What chopper was that? There we go, it's in. Get out instead. Get the floorboard there. You're pretty tight in the back, wait. You're pretty tight in the back.
Yeah, I've slayed it up and...
It's gonna be all yours now, eh?
Got it, he's got it, he's got it.
Go on. Yeah.
Leave your line right there. No one is stuck to you.
No TV, sorry.
Right, so we've just set out now a 1700 by 1700 pad foundation. We usually dig these out when we start the footing because it's set inside the building. We couldn't do it at the time. So as you can see now, we've sprayed it out. Luke's just run the still saw along it to cut the existing concrete out. And we're going to dig this down to about 1 metre depth now, hand dig. And then we're basically going to get some concrete and mesh booked in here. So when we dangle the column down, we're just going to concrete to the underside of the steel.
Got Dave here coming collecting some of the gear, 2 genies, macros, strong boys, trestles, 2 mid breakers. Got the big one delivered now. There he is here. Not enough hours in a day, he says.
No, put it on camera. Look at that load. Right, so we've had a pretty good day today. Had a bit of a graft on the last couple of hours digging this this pad foundation for the last column to put in. Let me just flip the camera around so you can see. Right, so you can see here now this is 1700 by 1700 pad. We've had to dig out the concrete. We've had some mesh in there. Basically, we've just found the top of our existing footing our new footing that we put in on this wall here. We dug a big hole out to sail all our concrete through, so we knew what height was working to. We're going to dig around this now 500, and we're going to put rebarb in and pin it and some pins into the footing, so that makes that one footing. We've also got this section to dig out in the morning before the concrete arrives. Literally just got these two internal steels in there ready, propped under the underside of joists, floor joists, and basically they just need welding there, which the welder's due in the morning. There's a steel to go all the way in here, which is going to be welded in there in the morning, which will only take a 20 minutes to put that in. And we're just building up this block nib here because the engineer had it sat on the wall continuing through, but it don't continue through, it stopped here and it was stood where it was sat. So we just tubed out the old block and we're just running a bit of block work through, so then once the steel's in, we're just going to block and put a pad stone on the underside of the steel. So yeah, probably done quite a bit again today. Everywhere's clean, everywhere's tidy, and I think the client will be happy. And yeah, and I think that's us done for today. It's now R5, so it's a bit of a late one because that pad, I thought that pad would have been done in an hour, but it's an absolute beast. So it's took a bit longer than expected, anticipated, and basically we've got probably got an hour on it in the morning, and then concrete's due for dinner time. So yeah, we've done all right, and then that's us. I'm going to get off home now. I've had another busy day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.
1 second, put it on that bit first, just on the timber bit. Can you slide it in now at an angle? Leave it there, up again onto the next one where it's a bit in a loop. Alright, do that.
So that's it now. Welder's bin, steels are all welded up, final columns installed, and we've just got it floating at the moment. We're waiting for the concrete pour to arrive so we can get that concrete to the underside of steel. And then again, when it goes off, it might shrink a bit, so I'll put some non-shrinkable grout in there as well, probably the day after. Most of the props are down now. Needles are all coming out in prop piles. A little bit more patch, and you see behind me, they're just floating the prop piles. We've took them all out here, and we've got, like, as you can see here, we've got just some macros underneath the steel, which is just supporting it till we get till that concrete gets poured and goes off, which is going to be directly here. That's 1700 by 1700 pad. But lucky enough, the lads, when they don't undermine the house to do it, they've got a big section of it done, so we've actually not had to dig as much as I thought out. And yeah, we just got a pad stone going on here now. Let me just flip the camera around and show you quickly. So as you can see now, where we have got the welds on, you can see where the burn marks are. Columns in. Wayne's going to patch all that into the steel in a minute. We're going to rip these prop piles out. We're going to take all that out, patch that in. As you see here, Wayne's just blocked this little nib up here. We'll put a pad stone, block that in, and then we'll release that prop in the morning. Welded. And then these, I'll probably take these out Saturday, leave them a bit longer, just so that waiting for that pad to go off. But yeah, absolutely flying now. The lads are going to go for a brew, and then I've just got to go and have a meeting about another new project. So as you see there, it looks great, doesn't it? A big open plan kitchen, nice big space. And customers going to be well happy with this once it's all done. We're going to start looking at getting this slab in at some point today, start scratching off this stone, whack it, black sand blinding, viscreen, kingspan. We'll go through all that later on. So that's it now, concrete's here for the pad. Get this smashed off, concreted in. so that's it. The pad is complete, concreted. You see 35 with mesh in there. We started to dig this channel out here, so this is the main line that's going into an inspection chamber on the other side of this wall, which is the soil stacks are connected to. So this is going to have to be for the new ensuite bathroom, which is going to go to where that brickwork is over there. We just dug all that out. Whoa, clever. And yeah, that's us now. Had a good day here today. Got what we needed to be done. Gonna get this draining in the morning. First thing, get it all backfilled. And then I'm gonna get all this slab prepped. Get this digger out, off-hired. And I'm gonna get this all prepped and ready for concrete then. And then I'm gonna get Dan to start building out all these steels with timber. Getting all the first fix done. And yeah, this is not far off ready for being plastered, plumbing and electrics.
Oh, straight in there.
Straight in my basket.
Scintillating. Scintillating.
How are we going to do it, Luke?
So what we're going to do there, because we can't go on a 90-degree angle, so we're going to have to split the angle there with these three different angles. Yeah. Hey guys, go on the boys. Oh, that a bit. That's content,
Good morning, we're back over in Wilmslow and we're finishing off where we left off yesterday, and basically we're getting this draining first thing this morning that we dug out last night with the digger, the channel. The concrete pad now is gone solid, and I'm going to probably end of the day I'm going to release the acros that's underneath it, so that's the frame's finished then. And yeah, we've just literally started this drain now, so I'm just going to throw the camera around like I usually do. So as you can see there now, the pad's gone solid, and this is the existing drain that's connecting into the inspection chamber on the other side of this wall in the neighbour's garden. And yeah, we've got to put an internal soil stacking, because you can see all the soil stacks in this house where that hole is, an internal soil stack there, it's all internal. So I've basically got an ensuite that's going on the other side of that brick wall there. So we're going to bring this drain round underneath the wall there. We've worked out our floor, so it just gives us the right adequate floor we need to get to this part, to get the fall back into the inspection chamber. So we're going to set up a rest bend sticking up in the air for the plumbers to connect into. We want to get all this floor backfilled. So we want to get some pea gravel over the drains there, and basically we're going to want to start getting this prepped for basic concrete. I was aiming for today, but I'm not going to have it done today, so we've pushed it back till Monday because it's Friday today. We got Dan the joiner. We've got joiners on the breaker, haven't we, Dan? Yep. The joiners are on the breaker. He's breaking out all this concrete and ripping out all this reinforcing this old garage slab. We're gonna get, and then hopefully me and Luke are gonna come through and prep all this up ready. And we've just had a delivery off MKM, of Kingspan, Viscreen, block for the brickies, MOT stone and sand. Get it on. Go on, you crack on. Yeah, so it's a busy day, as Luke's shouting in the background there. We won't have all this finished today. Oh, it's plasterboard as well, not order, fireboard and 20 plasterboard. So Dan's going to start building out the studs and fireboard and the steels later. But we won't have all this done today because it's quite a lot of work. But we'll be ready for Monday when the concrete starts. Right, so that is us finished now. Fully complete, all the steel's in, all the brickwork patches you can see behind me. Column in, column concreted. We've done quite well this week, it's Friday now and everyone's looking forward to the weekend. We've got all the MOT stone down, all whacked. We've got the draining, which I was talking to you about earlier on, which is ready for the ensuite, which is going to be an internal stack. So that's all installed, going into the outside chamber on this side of the wall. And yeah, we've sand blinded the floor. I was hoping, as you can see, sand blinded. I was hoping to get this floor insulated, viscrete and insulated, ready for concrete early next week. But again, I was probably over egging myself a bit too much, thinking trying to get as much done as I can. But yeah, the lads have worked hard, and we've worked hard. We've broke out the garage slab ready for stone all up and prep that for concrete. I think some lads coming over the weekend, and I think that's it now. I'm going to go home and enjoy the weekend off. I might be working from a higher point tomorrow for a few hours. But again, guys, if you like what you see, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you on next week's video.